all-star rockets. Glad Fury kept all my best tech in one place.
My turn.
Marvel's Avengers gameplay is finally out. We've been waiting for this. Since its official reveal at E3 2019, there's been a growing skepticism over Crystal Dynamics, the developers, and the Marvel's Avenger game itself. Not least because publisher Square Enix has refrained from showing any actual gameplay. Until now, that is. The footage leaked here and there on YouTube, but now it's officially here for everyone to watch. As part of its Gamescom 2019 presence, 18 minutes of Marvel's Avengers gameplay was shared, revealing the official opening act of the game in all the best way it can. The gameplay takes place on Avengers Day, a grandiose celebration of Marvel's hero unit in San Francisco. Before a huge terrorist attack led by a Marvel villain called Taskmaster, it's the Golden Gate Bridge. It seems from almost everyone's opinion at Gamescom, Thor is the best playable character, no doubt. As to them, as you can see in the gameplay, it almost feels like you're playing Kratos from God of War. Not to say God of War's combat designer is working on every aspect of the combat design for Marvel's Avengers. So that pretty much sums it up. From Thor throwing his hammer and boomerang it behind multiple enemies' head, to Iron Man with his super and powerful long range and ground attack. Captain America feels as strong as you'd imagine. It might just not be the best playable character. Widow is definitely the weakest in the team, as she just is, and seems to be the least played character. While the mission you're seeing here is the first of the game, Marvel's Avengers really start after that. As the team lost the fight for the Golden Gate Bridge, they lost friends, the group was disbanded, and they are blamed for everything by the public. 5 years later after this, and your official goal is to reassemble. The Avengers have all gone into a sad, depressive state, but a new threat is rising, so they definitely need to come back. The game won't be open world, but it'll have an expansive world, meaning you will have a base of operations on a reclaimed heli carrier, where you can launch level recommended single player and co-op missions in hotspots around the world, just like in the game Destiny if you've played it. New missions will always arrive. There is also Warzone missions, which can be played either solo or with up to 4 players in co-op. Each Warzone and Hero mission have a difficulty scale too, so the option will be there always, though this will affect the rewards you pick up as you play. The game will have a ton of cosmetic costume. It is a really huge part in the game, particularly as additional heroes will join the team later on as free DLC and everything. But these skins won't affect any skill at all. We also have gameplay impacting gear, which you can earn in each mission, with rarer gear dropped in higher difficulty missions. Your gear also has perks, which will change the way your hero plays depending on what you equip. We really don't know much about Avengers story yet, but it's been planned to be ever evolving, which means the story will never stop going. There's always going to be something new. Square Enix is being watched closely by Marvel for the story, but they also gave a lot of power to create something new. Next up, we have Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord's early access release date. Finally, after 7 years of announcement, the sequel finally has a release date. It's definitely one of the games that took the most time to make. For the better or the worse, we don't know, but it's happening. Mount & Blade 2 Bannerlord will be available on Steam Early Access first, this March 2020, and then later to consoles. Some of you might be wondering why so much hype for this game. There's just some joy to be had when leading a super massive raid on a castle, in single player or online. It's just something we've always dreamed of. This game expands both the detailed fighting system and its world. You can bombard mountain settlements with siege engines, establish secret criminal empires in the back alleys of cities, or charge into the thick of chaotic battles in your quest for power. You'll be able to construct, position, and fire a range of heavy machinery in sieges that will test your wits and skill like never before. Experience epic, sprawling combat across ramparts and rubble as you desperately hold onto your castle or seek to seize one from the enemy. You can also engage in diplomacy with meaningful consequences that impact the world. You can also strike historic peace deals that win land for your kingdom or free you to take on a new foe. An all-new barter system will also give players the flexibility in cementing deals from marriage offers to treason pacts. You can craft your own weapon, name it, and carry it with you to the field of battle. A deep physics-based system gives each weapon you create a unique set of attributes, strengths, and weaknesses. There's much more to it, but it will just never stop. Just know the game releases this March 2020. Alright guys, that is all for right now. There's going to be more Gamescom video coming, so make sure to support by liking the video and subscribe. Thanks for watching.